To the Diamond at Garnet Valley High School for today's game between the Penncrest Lions and the Garnet Valley Jaguars. This is Varsity Baseball. This is an audio broadcast only, so I'll be describing you the action piece by piece. I'm Ben Hoyt with Alec Eskin, and Route 1 rivalry. It is Garnet Valley versus Penncrest, and you see Garnet Valley versus Penncrest everywhere. Like just below us, we're sort of in that area of the press box, which has sort of a balcony. Just below us, there's a girls' track meet going on. You have the baseball game going on, and you know what? There's Route 1 rivalry all around us. It's a good day.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of sports today, and it should be exciting for everyone involved. If you're Grand Valley, you want this game. You need to win this game in order to strengthen your hold on the Central League title, and of course the district playoffs too, as we always keep mentioning throughout every sport.
Do you have the lineups? While Alec gets us the lineups, I know a good bit of the Penncrest players. Uh, I played Little League with them as a kid, and they're all very good players. A lot of them certainly better than me, but that's probably why I'm not playing baseball anymore. But uh, I think during the action, if I know somebody, I'll take the color commentator. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised if we switch midway. I think it's going to be a crucial adding point for today's game that I think you need to know some of these skills and how to pitch against them, how to play against them, and how to win this game.
Well, that goes for any team, to be quite honest. Like you see where some pitchers you got to put hitters away. You need early in the count, because whenever like you see like pitchers lose their control at the high school level to the MLB level, you will see the game get out of control and the game be put away very early on.
Today's fun fact for today's game: the broadcast has been getting more and more milestones, and I heard you asked a question at your first press conference.
Yeah, it was an awesome experience. It was great. It was great to be there,
WIP.
I was actually at the press conference, but it was extremely exciting, and I was very happy to do it.
Yeah, so no, you can't take that away from him. He's a very good broadcaster, Alec. Uh,
I guess I could say think the same thing about you too, but
I
uh,
guess.
just kidding. You are a good broadcaster.
Okay, there you go. uh, so we're about to get underway. Garnet Valley in black, Penncrest in red. I think today is the Unite for Her game, as Garnet Valley is in pink as well, with their Unite for Her shirts that we wear so often. Oh, there's the gun. Uh, that'll be scaring us a lot today. That's a girls' track meet. This is the 300-meter hurdle.
Yeah, an extremely tough event because you have to have endurance plus verticality.
Yeah. We'll be off and on with track today because it's hard not to call it. But Pierce Springfield's in the lead. Garnet Valley in second. Penncrest just passed the Garnet Valley runner for the 300-meter hurdle. Springfield's pulling away. And it seems it will stay that way. Coming to the last hurdle, Springfield will win that. Garnet Valley in second, Penncrest in third. So that's your first track. That's your first race for the day for girls. And back to baseball.
And today it should be it's a nice day outside actually. It's a good game, and both these teams are pretty good. So it should be a close game today.
What side is it? What side is it?
It's an ad.
Oh, do you have it? All right. All All right, another event of the 300-meter hurdles. This is a B heat. And here's the first pitch for Garnet Valley. I think this is for her thing.
Yep. Today is the Unite for Her game for baseball today. A really good event and a really good charity, and that's student run, and it's great to see that all these sports are supporting it.
Yeah, so they're gonna do the national anthem real quick. I think we're fine. I think we're far enough away. We're we're behind the right field fence, but pretty good distance away. Just to get a sense of where we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are near the shot put circle and near the right grandstand of the Mo. So that's your first pitch of the day for some kid. I don't know his name. They didn't give us that, but
Threw a pretty good pitch though.
yay. It was a pretty good pitch. It was a strike. Fun fact, another fun fact, I've also thrown a first pitch, as you know. I threw it at the Philadelphia Phillies game.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Not
do.
to one up this kid. That's an incredible feat to throw the first pitch in general. But
Yeah. Yeah. You got a lot of pressure on you when you throw out the first pitch.
yeah. Could you guess who I threw it to? Do you remember who I threw it to?
I do not.
All right. So he was a 2008 Philly.
Cole Hamels.
No, it's not Cole Hamels. He is the pitcher though. People always get this wrong.
J Hap.
J Happ was like 2010, dude.
I get.
Kyle Kendrick.
Oh, Kendrick. Ah, I remember him.
Kyle Kendrick was the one I threw it to. He's long retired now, but
He was a pretty good pitcher when he
he
was here.
was. And he slightly got worse as time went on and his age went up, but he's a good pitcher. So I think this is either Weezen Danger or Dom Pacone warming up. Those are the two main pitchers for the Jags. This is Dom Pacone. And we'll get the lineups to you shortly.
Yeah, it's just getting to warm ups right now. Everybody's getting their arm loose, and Penncrest is up first today. They a good team. Garth Valley, they have to be able to put this team away early in order to win this game because they can heat up at any time.
All right, first batter is up for Penncrest. Don Pacone on the mound for the Jags, ace pitcher. At the beginning of the season, we didn't know if the pitching was going to hold up. That was the big issue, but it seems it has, and that's what's going well for us so far. That's going to be ball one. Little out and low.
Yeah, you need your pitching to step up this year. And for Garnet Valley, you have to put the hitter in a hole early in the count in order to succeed.
I think that's ball three. Catcher's going to call time. Girl shot put live in right field. But 3-0 count. Swing and a miss. He got him. So that's out number one.
Yeah, Mills struck out there. Good job of Pacone fighting back there, and now Garnet Valley is one out and closer to ending this inning.
Biddle is up. And line for Penncrest is up is Biddle, Ambagast, Lungle, Brown, Bonebreak, Pennington, and McLaughlin. And that'll do your lineup. Don Pacone up for the mound. And for Garnet Valley will be Reese Malik, Cole Palace, Beeson, Nick Wiesendanger, Troutner, Colin Robinson, Alec McKinnon, Morandini, and Hagan. And of course, pitching for Garnet Valley is Don Pacone. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Yeah, you got a lot of pitchers today on a lot of football players on the baseball team, which shows a lot of strength and power that's needed for football.
Let's see if Dominic Brisson can catch her. She looks tired. I don't think she's going to, but good race by Dominique.
Hmm.
But Penncrest lineup wasn't what I thought it was going to be. That's going to be 2 outs as a grounder to first.
Bacon's had a good inning so far. He's been able to locate his pitches after being down 3-0,
Yeah. I play.
and has gotten these 2 outs very quickly.
I played Little League with Brown, and I played Little League with Bone Break. So I'm surprised. I thought a lot of the guys I played with would be on there. I know one of them transferred to Archbishop Carroll, which he's like their star pitcher now, so I'm not surprised. But that's gonna be 1-0, 2-0 outside. But rest of them, very surprised. 3-0.
Now you're kind of in a similar situation with the first at bat because you're down 3-0. You gotta be able to fight back and get back in this count here because you don't have runners on base, especially with this team.
I was mistaken. There was a strike in there, so it's 2-1. Count right now. 2 outs. Top of the first. This is Ambagast. That's hit pretty well. That's going to right center field. That'll be a base hit.
Nice base hit there, and it's and that's exactly what you need if you're Penncrest. You have to start getting runners on, and you want to start scoring runs as early as possible because you know what Garnet Valley can do.
Uh, all right, so Lungle's up with 2 outs. Man on first. Swing and miss, strike 1.
That's what you need there. You need a first pitch strike. Those are very, very important. And then it's one step closer to putting away the hitter.
Foul ball, strike 2. One up in the pitch. Strike 3, and the batter is out.
Nice
We move
job.
on.
Nice job
No.
by Bacone there. Now he was able to locate his pitches, and he did a nice job there.
No runs, no hits, no outs, no outs. Sorry. No hits, no runs, no errors. We move to the bottom of the first, 0-0.
do you actually look at like a fourth or do you prefer to go like
We move to the bottom of the first. First pitch. That is crushed. Going deep, but that's catchable actually. And that'll be one out.
still not the aggression.
That was hit pretty well for a minute. If that went to right field, that would have been gone, ladies and gentlemen. Alec will be right back. I think he's getting the lineups or something like that. But next batter for Garnet Valley. First out was Reese Malik. Oh, that's hit pretty well. Deep right field. Going, and oh, just at the fence. And that's 2 outs. That's just at the fence. I think the shot putters, Alec, were bracing for impact because that was hit really, really well.
That was and the shot put station is actually right behind the right field fence. So if you get so if there's a ball out there, you gotta duck for cover.
You have to duck and cover.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 outs.
This is starting to become like the approach has become different now for the third hitter in the lineup, which which is Tyson because first 2 hitters are being aggressive, swung on the first pitch, and now that results in a walk. And if you Garnet Valley, you want to get as many base runners as you can.
By the way, Palace, a commit at my favorite college, University of Pennsylvania. He's rooting for him next year as he plays for the Quakers. And he's a good player, and I think Penn was recruiting him hard too. Like I know a lot of people inside their athletic stuff, and they were recruiting him. Like it wasn't just like, come on, come on. No, they want him to play, and it's good for us and good for Palace.
Yeah. It's as we know, one of the most prestigious colleges academically in the United States.
It's starting to become prestigious. Sort of.
Eh,
Maybe.
I guess yeah, but baseball it's definitely one of the better baseball schools, and it's good for Palace. He gets a really good education, plus he gets to play at a nice college as well.
You have Franklin Field. Oh, runner goes. He'll get there easily.
Tyson got a really good jump there. He was already halfway to second base by the time pitch reached the catcher. That shows very good that shows very good IQ and awareness of your surroundings.
I agree. So, back to what I was thinking about Penn. They have Franklin Field, the Palestra. The Palestra's over like 90 years old now. Franklin Field's over 100. It's where the Eagles used to play. And he'll be playing at Mecklejohn Stadium, which is much larger than here at Garnet Valley. It's just off the highway once you get to Penn. But very nice stadium. I've been there many times. And, that's a foul ball. And I can't wait to see Cole there. I just can't wait.
Should be a fun year. Fun 4 years actually. Assuming he doesn't get drafted.
I doubt the first. Like, not many players get drafted the first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hit pretty well, but that's that's very catchable for the right fielder, and that'll be the third out. All right, so no hits, one man left on base, no errors, and we move to the top of the second, 0-0. Do you have your phone? We move now to the top of the second. Ground ball to the shortstop, swooped up by Palace, throw to first, got him.
Nice job at Palace there. Made it look very easy. Stepping to his side, reaching to his glove side, and able to throw across the diamond for a very easy out.
Next up, I think, is Bone Break, who I played with in Little League. And last batter, Brown, I played with in Little League too. He's a very good hitter. I have a funny story about Brown, but that's going to be a single for Bone Break.
That was a weird. That was a nice job by him being into the left side between Palace, in between Palace and the third baseman, and the third baseman Tyson for the base hit.
I will I will tell you, Bone Break was like not a power hitter. He was a very fast guy, and it showed there. Second, first, oh, not in time. So Pen- Pendleton gets on base. And by the way, funny story about Brown. I was playing intramural, and I was playing third base against him. He hit a ball so hard, line drive, right toward my head, and I go down, glove goes up, and I make the catch. So he can hit the ball hard. He can hit the ball fast. He's a very fast swing. So you got to be looking out for Brown.
Right place at the right time. That's simply it.
All right. So
Going back to the play before, though, very nice play by the pitcher, Picone, getting and firing it to second.
oh, I think he's got him there. Oh, he's just safe.
I don't know though. It looked like he got him by it looks like by what looked like half a foot.
So that's Pendleton.
And that it was yeah it was that was a nice job though by Pennington, getting a good jump there and stealing the base and getting himself in scoring position.
McLaughlin. Uh, and then Inorado, and then top of the order. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Now Bacone's starting to get into his groove. He's starting to get swings and misses, and he's starting to get hitters in holes early in the count. Now what that takes away is that could take away the possibility of a home run, at least decreases the chances of it. And then of course that makes it much harder for the hitter to get on base.
One ball, two strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball two. So there's a runner on second, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. A lot of twos in there.
Yeah, I would have to say so.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 2 outs, runner on second to McLaughlin. And strike three, he got him. And that'll do it for the top of the second, 0-0. Top of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back.
Right now we got up the number 5 hitter and Troutner, the catcher who's had a nice day so far, been doing a nice job calling the games, and hopefully that'll result in some hits on offense.
Drop third strike and foul. I guess he hit it. I think he just tipped it. I thought he missed it for a sec, but I guess he did not.
You know, it's a good thing. I guess it was a good thing that he didn't keep himself alive in the count, and this is where you can start to wear down the pitcher. Try to foul some balls off, and then you wait for that one mistake, and then you smash it.
Bottom of the second. Troutner. Swing and a miss. You got him.
Nice off-speed stuff there from the pitcher, using what looked like a changeup there, and got Troutner out in front.
Guns off for the track event.
1-0 count to it looks like to Colin Robinson, the starting running back this year actually for the Garner Valley football team.
That's right.
I guess he throws right-handed, but he bats left-handed. I used to do the same thing as well. But
I did as well. I was a lefty at the plate.
yeah, but then eventually I switched it because I hit way better righty, and it was better to focus on that rather than try to be a switch hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, one strike. Pardon me. Did you call that a strike, Alec?
I believe it was a little low.
Yeah. I think it's 3-1. That's hit well in center field, but it's catchable and he got it. So, two outs. And we'll go to Alec McKinnon, the designated hitter.
Another football player for Grand Valley. Like you said, going into this game, there were a lot of football players.
Oh, I think he was hit by that. Or just got out of the way? Yeah, he just got out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. It looked like it was an off-speed pitch at that point. And at that point, I might just let it hit me so I could get on base. Of course, if I were in the same situation, I probably would not have done the same thing.
Well, there's an error there at first base. He's safe.
First base, and there had a little trouble feeling it to his glove side. Had a little bit of trouble picking that ball, and he fumbled with it, and McKinnon with his speed was able to beat him to the bag.
Here's the discus event for track. And up is Alec McKinnon. Ooh, blazing speed on Colin Robinson. Or actually, no, that is Alec McKinnon. Up is Morandini.
Yep, and McKinnon coming in this game, the scouting report on him was that he had a lot of speed, and he showed it off right there by stealing second pretty easily. And right now, if you're Morandini, you're just focused on getting a hit and scoring the runner, so that way you can give Miller Valley its first lead of the day.
Agreed. Ball two.
Doesn't really look like that the pitchers want to give him anything to hit right now, and I don't blame him. When you have a runner in scoring position, you want to try to get the batter to get himself out rather than have him getting out via the fly ball or something in play.
Strike one. Here comes one of your long distance events for track and field. This looks like the mile.
Is it 2 mile or 1 mile?
Don't know. But Springfield's ahead of the pack, followed by 5 Garnet Valley athletes, then a 6th, and 1 Penncrest athlete. But looks like Garnet Valley is the peloton in this event.
Our Valley, one of the things they're known for is their long distance running, and they're very good at that, and that's what really can pull them to a win in a meet.
I know our track coach was always about long distance. Mr. Eggleston, shout out to him.
Yep.
He was always about long distance.
Yeah, Eggy was definitely like that.
He was definitely like that. Three, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. After the on deck is Hagan, and in the hole is Reese Malik. By the way, in high school you can still use metal bats into college, and they're thinking about changing the rule. But once you get to major leagues, and I'm surprised college still has metal bats. Like, you can hit it pretty hard when you're in college. That could really hurt someone.
It could definitely, and partly the reason that the MLB does not want you using metal bats is because of how much strength people have these days. I see it all the time that people are focused on training, gaining strength, and being able to hit the ball as hard as you can.
That's a third out, and 0-0 Garnet Valley and Penncrest heading to the top of the third. Do you have the game changer? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Up for Penncrest is Inarado, center fielder.
Got a lot of speed at the plate right now. So if you're Picone, you want to get this guy out as quickly as you can because if it's a ground ball, anything can happen. And then if you walk him, you run the risk of having him steal a base.
Inarado is put out at first.
Nice job there by the catcher, Reese. Wait, by the catcher there, Troutner, going to his left, spinning and firing to first, just in time to get the runner.
Up is Mills. This is his second in bat of the day. You only have one hit for Penncrest. That's it. Very good day for Picone so far.
And going into the season, a worry for this team was how the pitching would hold up. But so far, it's been a good day for these guys, and actually throughout the entire year, and they're able to prove the doubters wrong, and of course
Mills strikes out there.
play get keep piling up wins.
So Mills strikes out, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Biddle. 2 strikeouts for Mills so far. Picone giving him trouble. That's hit, foul ball.
Yeah, Picone's had a very good day so far. My guess is that he could go at least another 3 innings or so.
It's a 9-inning ball game. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got him. Biddle strikes out, and we move to the bottom of the third. 0-0.
How do you always have allergies?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the third, 0-0. Up for Garnet Valley is Dylan Hagen. Hagen,
Ball ball one there for Hagen. That's and you need and Garner Valley. If I'm Garner Valley right now, I'm taking more of a passive approach here. Try to get as many balls as you can, and then get on base via the walk.
and get up for Reese Malik and Cole Palace, which Cole is probably one of your strongest hitters. He is going to Penn after all.
Hmm.
Uh, oh, that's a nice hit. That's going to be a single into left field. Hagen thought about trying second, but wouldn't go.
Yeah, smart idea there, and nice job by Hagen there, ending the no hitter, and getting on base by dropping the ball right between the shortstop and the left fielder.
Up for Garnet Valley is Reese Malik. 0-for-1, fly out. Anderson trying to keep uh, uh, Hagen on base.
And Hagen's at risk of stealing here. I mean, like, he's getting a pretty good lead right now.
Hagen is going to steal, and they're not going to catch him either. He's safe.
The pitcher today, and now
Anderson.
Anderson, he has not been doing a good job of holding the runners on base, and partly because
He has a
he
slow
does.
approach to the plate. Watch his next approach.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It's like a Jake Arrieta approach,
Yep,
except he doesn't have the pickoff move where he can where the hitters, I mean where the runners will start to get scared if they get off too far.
that's a very slow approach. He takes at least 2 seconds to step down and plant his foot before the pitch. So I'm like, he rocks back, plant, throw. It's sort of like, I would say like the Jake Arrieta old man approach there.
Kind
Not to criticize him, but that's just how it is. So
Yeah, and that's been and so far it hasn't been a problem for Penncrest today. They haven't allowed, I mean, Anderson hasn't allowed any runs yet, but eventually it is going to catch up with you, and you have to prevent base runners from getting on, and Hannigan is now second with no outs.
Pitch. Ball 3.
I'm wondering if Anderson will pitch to Malik here, or if he'll just try to get, or if he'll just let him walk in to start over. But then at that point you have two extremely fast runners on base, and at that point you're kind of in a hole there.
That's hit. That's hit very high, and that'll be foul. To keep up with the game as well, download the Game Changer app, which I'll probably do tonight. It's very useful. Shows your lineup, shows score, count. If you can't be there with Game Changer.
And of course listen to us as well.
Oh, that's pretty well hit from Malik. That's going to get you the wall. That's at least going to be a double, if not a triple, with Reese Malik's speed. He's going for third. The throw is not in time. One run is in. 1-0 Garnet Valley.
That was a really hard hit ball there. He caught that mistake and he smashed it in between the left and right fielder there, and he was able to, and with his speed, which we saw in football, he was able to run really quickly from home to third, and now Garnet Valley is a 1-0 lead.
1-0 Garnet Valley. RBI triple from Malik brings up Cole Palace with an RBI opportunity.
Now, if you're Palace here, all you just want to do is make contact, because pretty much anything is going to score Malik.
I think Malik was ambitious. He wanted to steal home.
That At that point, that's not a good idea. Bottom of the third inning, you're only up by 1 run. You got to trust probably your best hitter to get you home there.
That's popped up. That didn't get very far, so 1 out for Palace.
All right, well, that's okay for Garnet Valley because there's only 1 out, and now
Thiessen is up.
what Thiessen has to do? He has to hit the ball. He has to hit the ball at least to the outfield, or if it's on the ground, he has to get past one of the infielders. I'm actually somewhat surprised here that the infielders are not moving in closer. That they're still playing back at their regular positions.
All right, so 1 out, man on third, bottom of the third, with the third batter up. A lot of threes. So Dyson is up.
I'm wondering if you're Tyson or if you try to be aggressive, and if you get something that you think is hittable, you swing at it, so that way you can just get another runner across home plate and extend your lead. Because Penncrest, you need to get as far in front of this team as you possibly can.
Yeah, Alec is our baseball guy. I'm sort of your baseball guy, but Alec knows a lot more. Well, not a lot more. That's giving him too much credit. He knows a good bunch about baseball.
Right, I do. Your specialty is golf.
My specialty is golf, and that's going to be 3-0. My specialty is football, golf. I'll think about it. I'll come back to you in the bottom of the top of the fourth about that. I'll get back to you on that.
Now,
But yeah, but nonetheless, your specialty is baseball.
I would agree with that. Full count here. Now, if you're Tyson, you gotta be disciplined here. If it's out of the zone, just take the walk. But if it's hittable, you swing at it.
Oh, that's hittable. He swung at it. Fly out to center field. That'll be a sac fly here. If he gets back to the plate in time, he will. That'll be 2-0.
That was a great bat there by Tyson. Your focus there was just to get the runner across. And that's exactly what he did. Hit a deep fly ball to center field, and he got the job done. And now Garnet Valley is up 2-0.
Weezen Danger up to the plate. 2-0. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
At this point, if you're Reason Danger, all you're just looking for is to get on base because you're most likely not going to hit a home run considering how deep these fences are. Right field's 300 and left field's 320.
Yeah, it's a hard hitting ballpark. Uh, and I think this area was always known for that. I think Aston had a tough hitting ballpark. BYC was easier. But no, they've always had hard hitting ballparks over here in this area. Uh, I think the hardest hitting ballpark is North Penn. I think they have a very nice field with very deep fences that they're about MLB length. They're pretty not MLB length, but they're pretty far. I was exaggerating there.
I was gonna say that in high school, there's an LB length field, and I would have found that very unlikely.
Weezen Danger strikes out, and we move to the top of the fourth. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's the bottom of the fourth. It's a fly out there.
Nice job there with Bacone. He
That was Anbergast, and up is Lungle.
Nice job by Bacone jamming Ambergast. It looked like they fooled him there a little bit, and he was able to get him to pop up easily to first base there and get an easy first out.
Lungle is up to the plate. He is the catcher. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. I think that gun scared both of us.
Maybe a little bit.
So it's top of the fourth. We keep forgetting that there's a track meet going on.
Yeah, the girls' track meet going on. I believe their second of the year. This will be the final track meet for any of the Grand Valley track teams.
Wait, that's it?
I believe so. And last week, runners from both the boys and girls team were able to run the Penn relays last week. I believe the girls 4x1 team took a medal there.
Actually, Steph Roberts, Veronica Philippone's team won the whole thing. They won their event. Oh,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
goes the gun.
yeah. That's what I was saying. A very nice job by the track team. I believe it's by the 4x1 team, which I believe is Veronica Philippone, Steph Roberts, Alyssa Wirt, and Liz O'Brien.
2-0, and up is is Brown, who many years ago almost ripped off my face with a baseball.
Well, let's hope he
It
doesn't
just shows you how powerful of a hitter he is.
make.
Sorry to interrupt, but even back then, that was in like third grade. He must have developed so much more power.
I'm sure he has. So I mean, like you gotta get a little stronger from third grade strength.
Or third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, one of those grades. But he strikes out, and that'll do it for the fourth, or the top of the fourth. 2-0. It is now the bottom of the fourth of it's probably 7 inning game. That's what they mostly do in high school. I don't know if they increased it to 9.
Yeah, I mean, like I would assume it'd be 7, but we will get further information on that. It is 7.
All right, we move now to Troutner. He is he has one at bat. I think he grounded out. By the way, Pacone is rolling. He is an arm, and I know the concern was at the beginning of the year. Is the pitching gonna hold up? Yeah, I think it's been holding up all right. Uh,
Like you always need to worry about that in high school.
that's
As
a fly out there for Troutner.
Trauner flies out, and and can be consistent for some teams, particularly because of the players who are coming in and those who are leaving. Bacone, I believe, is a senior right now, and he'll be leaving after this year. The starting pitcher who has had a spectacular year so far.
I think Garnet Valley's only had 1 or 2 losses. Up is Colin Robinson, left fielder. Oh, my bad, center fielder.
Now, what you need to do here for Robinson, just get on base here and use your speed to advance because we know the starting pitcher today, Anderson, moves very slowly from the mound to the plate.
Garnet Valley's going to win an event. I think that's a 400. That's it pretty well. Shallow, but they got it. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Alec McKinnon.
Now, if you're just McKinnon here, all you want to do is just get on base. Tonight there's the Phillies game, and actually no, there is no Phillies game. It's the first time in 17 days that there hasn't been a Phillies game. It's kind of weird, actually.
It is kind of weird. They took 3 out of 4 against the Marlins. Jorge Alfaro made his homecoming, and
He
Sixto Sanchez came home sort of. he didn't really play here,
no, not really.
but it's what you're supposed to do against the Marlins. The Marlins are not good. Let's face that. Like there's no other way to put it.
Yeah,
They're what, like 8-20? Like that's That's what they usually do. They're not in serious contention for the division as Morandini comes up. Actually, no, that's still Alec McKinnon. What 2 balls, 1 strike. But no, they're not in serious contention for the division,
No, the Marlins are second fiddle to the rest of the teams in the division as McKinnon strikes out there as we
and
move to
that'll
the
do it
top of
for.
the fourth, as we move to the top of the fifth inning. Okay.
Oh well. Moving now to the top of the fifth. And up is Bone Break, also a little league teammate of mine.
Swing and a miss there, and Bacona has had a lot of those today. He has been on fire. Hasn't allowed a run yet, and I don't think they've had a run. I don't think they've had a runner get past second. Attempts the bunt there, and he misses, but he goes around. Strike two, 0-2 in the count. You're Bacona right now. All you just want to do is to get him out with off speed or a fastball as he's
That'll get Bone Break. He's not good at hitting those. I remember like he's all over the changeups. Like I am. I love changeups. I can smack them, but I don't think fastballs are his thing. I he's a great hitter. He's a great contact hitter. I just don't think fastballs are the greatest thing for him.
yeah. Another called strike for Bacone there.
That's it pretty well. Let's go into right field. Foul ball.
Same situation again. Now one of the keys to this game today was being able to get hitters into deep in the hole in counts. That's exactly what Bacone's been doing. The last two hitters, he has had 0-2 counts, and that's a big reason why he has not allowed a run yet through 4 2/3 innings as he gets another called strikeout.
All right. Is this 2 outs at the top of the fifth?
Mm-hmm.
2 outs. That'll bring up Pendleton. So this is a 7 inning game. And so far it's just been all Garnet Valley.
Absolutely, it's Guar Valley. They mostly because of pitching. Bacone's had a very good day. And I'm wondering if you're Coach Schiller right now, if you just want him to go to distance.
That's gonna be at least a double for Pendleton. Missed throw, and he's safe at second.
That's exactly what you need there for Penncrest because the offense, third and fourth inning, it was pretty much stagnant, and 2 outs and 2 batters through this fifth inning, it was the same way. But that of course changes it, and exactly what you need for Penncrest. Now you have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Did he go? No. 1-0. This will be. Oh, up is Inorado. Swing and a miss.
Looked like he was banking on that fastball, and he got it. He just simply just missed it. A lot of movement on Bacone's pitches today, and he's been able to get a lot of swings and misses just like that.
That's hit pretty well. Nice arm by Palace. And that'll be it for the inning. Now to the bottom of the fifth. 2. We now move to the bottom of the fifth. Uh, Score is 2-0. I almost said dose to 0. I don't know why.
Spanish, I guess, there?
Spanish. I guess I have Spanish on the mind. Uh, but it's hit pretty well. That's gonna be. That looks foul though. Yes, it will be. Looks like the meat is winding down.
Looked like Bacone there. He had a pop fly, but it looked like that the catcher misjudged it, and it landed like just like an inch beside the first base line.
So this is Morandini.
I know another guy named Morandini, Mickey Morandini, the baseball player.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I heard that name.
This is the high school Morandini.
This is the high school Morandini.
One, two.
Didn't they both play first base?
Yeah, they did,
Did-
and maybe they're related somehow.
I don't know. Maybe Morandini is more common than you think, but it's kind of funny.
Foul ball there, 1-2 count.
Yeah, 1-2 count to Morandini. Up is Hagen and Malik. Here's the 200 meter. Oh, looks like Springfield's got her. They got her. But
Been a long-lasting at bat here for Bacone.
Morandini.
I mean Morandini. Um, it's been a nice day for Bacone. Morandini, he's having a good at bat right now. And the good thing about this is that the pitcher will eventually throw a mistake, and when he does, you smash it.
Except when you pop it up. And that'll be 1 out. Hagen up to bat.
All you want to do here for Garnet Valley is just get on base. You know the pitcher has a slow approach to the plate, and part of the reason why you have 2 runs is that the runners use their speed to get around the bases very quickly. Once on the RBI triple by Malik, and on the sac fly by Tyson.
This can be a bunt right up the line. Is that foul? It is. Steph Roberts whooping the competition there in the 200 meter. All right, so 1 strike and now 1 ball to Hagen. Tomorrow, I think, will be boys lacrosse, if I'm correct. Girls lacrosse.
It's their senior night too as well. Should be an exciting game.
And I think that's against Strathaven. It is against Strathaven. That part I am right about. Proud of myself.
Yeah, I guess you should be.
So that's their senior night. I'd say pretty well. That'll be, oh, nice snag by the second baseman, and they got him. So 2 outs. Oh, nope, that's going to be it. Top of the 6th, 2-0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nice snag by the pitcher there, charging the ball, throwing it to first. Picone to Morandini for out number 1. 2-0 Garnet Valley. Top of the 6th, 1 out. Now up for now up for Penncrest is Biddle. He's right now 0 for 2 today with 1 strikeout. Probably because is cruising right now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Picone. Picone the windup. Little low. Ball 1 for Garnet for Penncrest. 1-1 the count. Pitch. Foul back behind the plate. 1-2 for Penncrest. Picone rolling right now. Has not allowed any runs through 5 1/3 innings. And he is and he has done, had a very nice day. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Picone with the easy toss to first for out number 2.
Welcome back, ladies. Well, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I had an urgent matter on my hands. Uh, 2-0, Garnet Valley. That was a nice pickup by Bacone there. Uh,
It's just been a good day for Picone, and I would not be surprised to see him finish out this game.
Abergast. Ooh, that's hit pretty well. That sounded good right off the bat. However, the center fielder gets it, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th. 2-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the 6th of a 7-inning game. 2-0.
It's been a very good day for Garnet Valley. Defensively, mostly because of Picone. As he was thrown 6 shutout innings. He's had an extremely good day,
Hit
and the offense has been able to get 2 runs and get that lead. So that way,
hit.
that
Yeah.
way, that way, that way it takes the pressure off Picone and the rest of the Garnet Valley team.
Hitting's been good. Hitting's been pretty well. Could you have better nights? Yeah, absolutely. But hitting's been well for the most part. Uh, Anderson's been having a good night. Just 2 runs have been let in. Uh, but that's all it takes to get a loss. 1 run can get a loss.
Mhm.
Like you, uh, Aaronola, maybe 10 runs will get a loss as he throws them quite a bunch this season.
Yeah, Nola's he's getting better. His start against the Rockies, 5 2/3 innings, 3 runs. Marlins 6 2/3 innings, 1 run. It's not Nola type starts yet, but it's getting there. 1-0 in the count.
Yeah, this is Cole Palace. He's 0 for 2.
Good time for him to possibly get on base here or hit a home run.
Oh, that's a bouncer. And first baseman needs some dirt. Base hit.
That was a rocket to the right side, and the first baseman had pretty much little to no time to get that ball.
Yeah. It was a low grounder for most points, and then boing, just went like a spring, and boom, right there you go on your face. I've had that happen. It's not fun. It's embarrassing.
But sometimes that happens, and you knew off the bat that there was going to be some kind of weird hop.
Palace goes. Can they get him at second? No. Oh, he's going to try for third as it goes to center field. Will he get to third? Safe.
That was a great aggressive base running there by Palace, stealing second on the first pitch. Like we said, like we kept saying earlier, the Anderson who has a very slow approach to the plate gets to second base easily, and because of the throwing error by the catcher, he's able to advance to third. Now it's around third base with no outs, and
Dyson.
now Tyson has a great opportunity here once again to knock on a run.
Dyson is 0 for 0, but that's because he's had 2 walks
And a sac fly.
and a sac fly. So I think, yeah, that's correct. If it isn't correct, it's close to correct. 2-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Dyson.
Yeah, it's just been what I've noticed from Anderson is that whenever there's no runners on base, he's been pitching well. He's been able to focus on the hitter. But when when he has runners on base, he's been having a little bit of a tough time.
All right, that's outside. That's going to be ball 2.
And you see a lot with pitchers with Arrieta, Syndergaard, and a few others around the MLB who have trouble when they get runners on base because they can't focus on the hitter.
By the way, Anderson already has. Oh, that's going to be ball 4. So that he already has 84 pitches. That may not seem a lot for the MLB, but that's a lot for high school. He may be pulled soon.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're gonna have to do that if you're the Hartford manager here.
All right, we're going back to Haverford.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Penncrest. The uniforms look like
We're gonna
they're from
make a
Hartford.
compilation of that. That's gonna be a fun compilation.
And it looks like that the Hartford coach, I mean the Penncrest coach will take Anderson out of the game. Decent start for him, 5 2/3 innings. Runners on first and third are his responsibility though. No outs, and it looks like they'll make a pitching change, and I guess we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Pinch hitter Laneoff is up. Uh,
That sinks into
that's
right field.
that's gonna score in another run. Oh, and he's gonna go to second on the misplayed. There's gonna be a rundown at third. They're gonna get him. And 2 outs there. He was a little ambitious.
Maybe a little too aggressive there. However, run does get across. But it looked like it was actually double play too because both runners were caught between second and third were thrown out in the rundown. Something to work on in the future for Garnet Valley.
Yep. Troutner's up.
Got a 3-0 lead though, nothing less going to the top of the 7th.
And you don't know if Pacone will finish out the game, put in a closer.
I mean, I don't see any reason why Pacone wouldn't finish out the same, considering he's thrown 6 shutout innings and had a very good day.
That's going to be a walk for Troutner. 1 out.
Now if you're the hitter right now, all you just want to do is, at this point, you're probably going to try to hit the ball as hard as you can because running on first, 2 outs.
1 out, I think. Oh, 2 outs. Yeah, that is right. My app is wrong.
Surprising there that the runner didn't steal there, considering how slow and well, actually no, never mind. Anderson's on the game anymore, so that's why you can't steal anymore. We forgot Anderson was pulled from the game, and now it looks like Garvey's a little more hesitant to try to steal a base here.
Three and 0, 2 outs. That's
Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble with his control right now. Three and 1 the count, I think it is.
I think it is. Yeah, my app is taking a little while to speed up. That'll be a walk anyway, as it gets by the catcher.
Little 2 out rally there now here for Garden Valley. Now if you're the hitter up right now, and that would be
That would be Alec McKinnon, I think.
if you're McKinnon right now, all you just want to do is get something in the outfield, and because with the speed on second, a run should score pretty easily.
I'd say pretty well. That's gonna be a base hit. They'll go home. He's safe. That'll be a base hit for McKinnon.
Just like I said, get something in the outfield and score, and a runner will score easily, and that's exactly what happened. Me predicting the future.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. 4-0, Garnet Valley.
I think I do a pretty good job predicting.
Maybe.
Now 4-0 lead for Garnet Valley, and they're in a good position to win this game now.
I'll ask you this though, Alec. If you're so good at predicting, which school are you gonna say next?
Which school am I gonna say next? Probably Haverford.
Yes. I'm pretty good at predicting the future too.
Well then predict something.
Okay. I think who is this? I think Morandini will get a base hit to left field. And I did predict you would say Haverford today, instead of Penncrest. That's going to be a fly out to right. So I guess I'm not that good at predicting. That's it for the bottom of the sixth. Probably your final inning coming up. 4-0. Top of the seventh, and it is 4-0. That's hit pretty well. That's gonna be a single to left field. That will be Lungle.
Penncrest changing their approach up a little bit. They are getting aggressive early in the count because Bacon's been able to get out ahead pretty easily so far, and they need runners quickly. And they need them now, considering they're down 4-0 in the last inning of play.
Yeah, Penncrest will be putting in a pinch runner. Only 73 pitches for Bacone.
And that's probably because he's been having good control and he's been able to get out hitters pretty quickly and easily.
Brown is 0 for 2. O balls, 2 strikes.
Close there, almost went around there. 2-2. This could be a big pitch here for Bacone. I'm thinking here you probably go off speed.
Got him. Strike 3. 1 out.
Like I just said, I'm pretty good predicting the future. Yeah, you kind of upset them right now. Right now.
Kinda, actually. 1 out.
Oh, one right now. Bacone getting out front. Good to see.
2-0. Alright.
0-2 right now, and Bacone's in a right position to get this out.
Strike 3. Got him. 1 out to go.
He's been able to generate a ton of swings and misses with those off-speed pitches and that electric fastball today.
So Bowenbrake strikes out. And now we go to Pennington.
No. If you're Bacone here, just throw strikes here and get out of this inning.
Get out of the game.
Yeah. Oh, 2-0 right now. Looks like he's getting a little bit jumpy. However, what you gotta do is you gotta calm your nerves, take a deep breath, and just those strikes.
Foul ball. Three and one. It's 2 strikes now.
3-2 count. It's important pitch here for both sides. If you guys strike here, it ends the game.
That's the game. Pennington strikes out, and that'll be the ball game. 4-0 your final score. McCone gets the win. Anderson gets the